How good are you at this?
Yeah, we have audio now.
We did before?
No.
Okay, we do. Can you kill it all and restart everything?
Well, we wouldn't ever want to lose this. This is good content. Audio, you want me to? I don't really want to stop it. I just posted the link to this thing. So.
But we've been talking with no audio this entire. I have been talking.
That's correct.
Well, what the heck are we gonna do? You can. I know we don't pretty much do any edits. We can't edit all that out to start it now.
Yeah. I mean, we can leave that up there and say, hey,
we're gonna lose any viewers we have to pick it up from there.
Just got a new viewer.
Okay, new viewer. Okay,
new viewer.
For new viewer, I'd like you to know we've been
streaming. We're up to this many viewers.
Yeah. Whoa. So today's all-time high. Well, we're
new high for the day.
I have been talking to the point of being hoarse.
Yeah.
About our Jim Bowie Festival plans, balloon races, things like that. I've just been informed we've had no audio for about 10 minutes. So if I start talking like this, it's because I've actually talked a good bit and you couldn't hear me the entire time.
It was a good. We said a lot of valid stuff.
We'll have a free cup of yogurt for anybody who can go back and transcribe that entire part. Email it to us at info@delicioso.com.
We do want a transcription. How about this? I have this thing where we can go to the logo now. And it's backwards. Hang on.
It's backwards. Okay. We don't like to put our logo backwards.
This little software. There we go.
Well, yeah. So basically, if you could just send us a complete lip reading of everything that I had said, because I feel like it was probably a gold nugget of information.
I'm sure it was wonderful.
I'm sure it was. So I'm gonna ask you to take over now.
Me?
I feel like everything I needed to say for the entire day was probably said in lip reading format.
I think we're good right here. Me and you on the same screen.
Anyway, so I guess to repeat everything, what we were talking about before, me and Joseph, what do you think, man? 9 toppings, 10 toppings. What would those toppings be?
And when you set it up like that, you're all up on me. So let me put me over here.
I'm putting it on you, man.
Are you comfortable? I'm gonna move you to one side of the screen. Oh, hang on. But y'all gotta bear with us. We're gonna figure this out. All right, there you are. You're gonna be like there.
Okay, so if I go,
you're still good. Hang on.
If I do this.
If you rock like a crazy person,
if I do that,
then you're clear.
When I talk, I do this. So we're gonna be at the Jim Bowie Festival, and we're thinking about having about 10 toppings.
Stop rocking, man. All right, here I am.
There we are.
That way.
Side by side. This is a massive office.
Yeah. Look at that.
All right, 10 toppings. Oreos.
I'm actually broadcasting live out of the corporate office at Natchez, and Mitchell's in the Dallas office.
Dallas.
Texas.
Texas, that is. Yeah.
Our viewers have declined only by 1. They only went down by 1 so far.
Okay, good. Still have
I think we're doing better without audio.
Yeah, 400 or 500. It's a lot more interesting without audio.
4,000 or 5,000 people right now
5,000 people. Okay.
are watching this.
Well, we better make it entertaining.
They're being moved.
Yeah, so this is not about trying to imitate some crazy show or anything like that. People just ask, what do you guys do? We talk about.
Come on in.
Come on in, Nikki. This is what we do. We get bills in the mail. Nikki has come into in the Natchez office. They said Nikki came in.
That was Nikki Worthy.
Okay.
Just dropped off a utility bill for a store.
Nikki Worthy back.
Yeah, it is. We're super glad to have Nikki back. Nikki was one of our first hires.
She was.
Missed some time due to her traffic accident, and is back going strong with us now 5 days a week. Forwarding that over to the Dallas office. Okay.
For the Vidalia office, you get mail.
Yeah.
If anybody ever wants to pay bills for a frozen yogurt store,
we need somebody to sponsor.
Just call us.
We need somebody to sponsor us to get that logo thing off of here. That backwards thing.
That's actually astounding if this is like it.
That's light water and sewer from the city of Vidalia.
That's a spectacular deal.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I thought this was like just our water deal.
No, that's the whole deal, man. That is what you get with the city of Vidalia. Now, you don't get garbage. You don't get garbage with Vidalia. You have to buy that. But lights, water, sewer, like a third.
Yeah, good job, City of Vidalia.
City of Vidalia for the win.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the booth. Mitchell wanted to build a wooden box out of like wood. Box light.
Again, I had repeated all of this quite earlier with no audio.
And we thought it would be both difficult to construct.
Well, there's no we.
I thought it would be difficult to construct. I thought it would be It wouldn't
You do a
withstand.
temper tantrum.
It wouldn't withstand the wind well. I didn't think it would do a good job providing adequate ventilation. I thought it would look shoddy. But I said, as I always do, I'll put what I think aside and we'll let Mitchell do what he wants to do.
That's what just happened, ladies and gentlemen.
And so,
A lot of
Mitchell, whenever you give him enough rope, he's going to hang himself. So I gave him enough rope. And
I did not hang myself. I said, I'm not going to build this beautiful design piece of artwork like a temple in the Bible. And two things will happen. One, he'll be very upset because I did it and I came out right and he was wrong. Or B, it'd come out mediocre and I'd never hear the end of it. I said, look.
the end of
The
it.
end of it.
What's that mean?
It's a new word just created.
Right?
Never hear the end of it. So I said, look, if you want to go simple, let's go simple. You know what I mean?
So we did the 10 option.
I said, I agree. At the end of the day, our frozen yogurt will be high quality. Our service will be high quality. But it doesn't really matter.
I drew this design yesterday. And it's unique and new. It is basically, they stole my idea and they made these easy up style tents. And
So you
so
designed an easy up tent?
easy up trademark. We should probably not use that because that's we got a easy to set up style tent from a local retailer, a retailer we visited locally,
Yeah, local retailer.
and
I'm trying to print mine now, but it won't be in color. Ladies and gentlemen, let me stress to you, Joseph, ladies and gentlemen, that this was a full color 3D built out plan. So it will be in black and white.
so it matters a lot if you do a good plan, but it just can't be executed, or if it was executed, it would still be bad.
Yeah, well, I beg to differ, but
So our viewership's back up, tying today's record high right now. That's exciting. Got a lot of people in here watching now. I just made a post over on the Delicioso Macomb Facebook page and thought the people in Macomb,
what are the people in Macomb doing today? I hope they're eating.
I don't know what's going on in Macomb. We should call up our Macomb store manager and see what's going on in Macomb
You
today.
can put her on live on speakerphone.
I don't know if she's in the office.
All
Yeah,
right. We only print on green paper because this is Delicioso.
Yeah, green.
Frozen yogurt.
You'll never see us using white paper here.
Now, white paper is for losers.
I'll move out of the
All
way.
right, ladies and gents. So basically, this is a 3D plan I had. Again, it was in color, pink, green, some white. But yeah, if you'll take a close look here.
That's what we're doing right there, people.
I even have people here. You know, I even put people in the plan, yogurt machines, things like that. Wall dispensers for our toppings here, you'll take notice. Cups, syrup bottles. So we're going to have our caramel, we have our white chocolate, our regular chocolate. We have usually use Ghirardelli brand. So, you know, they make spectacular chocolates and things like that.
Basically, he didn't have his plan good enough together. His
Okay,
plan
this
was
wasn't good enough together.
his plan was poorly thought out.
Feel like I say, take notice. If you look close enough, that's lumber. This is not like a box. That's lumbered out and everything. It's by spec to inch. A carpenter, a contractor, such could have used this plan because he did have a built out spec list to design a spectacular booth that was shot down like a dove. Because Joseph said,
Why
that
did you be a
sounds,
dog?
he said, that sounds too hard. Our customers aren't worth it. I said, look here.
If there's anything I am, it's customer oriented.
I said, look here, Jack.
I'm the most customer oriented person there is.
Oh.
Stumbled through that. Customer.
Back to lip reading.
Yeah. I put my sunglasses back on. There's a lot of glare off the TV
Jack,
cameras.
supposed to have a ton of glare today. He's wearing his shade.
But you can tell there's a different colors. I'm in this office, it's kind of light bluish, and you're in that grayish office over there.
Yeah.
In Dallas.
Take notice too. Above me is a Delicioso painted canvas.
Let me
We can get our camera guy to.
let me talk to the camera guy over there and see if I can get one. There we go.
Delicioso painted canvas. I tell you, that was a gift to us. One of our first weeks of opening our Natchez store at the beginning of the year. It was a great canvas. My sister, who lives in Macomb, frequently visits our Macomb, Mississippi store. She had that painted for us, and that was a gift, and I appreciate that. I just noticed it in the camera myself.
None of my sisters ever had any canvases painted for us.
Well, it was a pretty canvas. I don't even know who did it, but they did a great job. It's a pretty canvas.
My sister- Props to my sister, actually did the original artwork for the logo.
Right. Well, Joseph, one of the few meaningless plugs I may give him, and you don't want to talk about Joseph and give him good compliments. One thing you'll learn real fast is he takes those and he puts it on the wall and tells the neighbor about it. When they're repainting the city's water tower, he puts it up there. But he's a good graphic designer.
Someday we have to talk about how we almost had a different name for the store.
We had like 1,000 names for the store. You're talking about the difference in the spelling?
Right there. We almost had that.
You just divulged that information. That was the original. Yeah, very simple logo. It was on our original business plan. We had like a 15-page or so basic business plan we put together. Which obviously, if you're thinking about launching a business, you need to make sure you actually have a plan, not just for your banker, just for yourself to know what you're going to do. But we had that. I think Joseph designed that, right?
Yeah.
We had that one you may have just saw as our original logo, and it changed.
Yeah.
You said your sister changed it, or I thought you did it and she added some letters to her name.
No, she added the letter and she did a pencil sketch.
Okay.
Which I have somewhere.
We were debating the name a good bit, basically. And we had it named, the spelling was a little bit different at first. The Delicioso was spelled like the Spanish word for delicious, which I believe I came up with the Delicioso.
Okay.
And then Joseph's sister came out with the Delicioso with the Y added to it, which is spectacular looking back now.
This is the original artwork she provided.
Yeah, this is the original artwork logo here.
Yeah. Which is pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean it's.
And so we
pretty
took
much what we went with.
We took that and then we ended up ultimately drawing it in Illustrator and coming back out with this guy. That more or less.
Well, yeah, so it looks like backwards there. No, that's the main.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, we got sort of a little frontwards backwards issue there.
My monitor had something backwards up. But regardless, yeah, we did some logo changes and stuff at the beginning, and you've got to decide on that, and you've got to get moving. We were in February when we launched our Natchez store, and it was Joseph, 19 degrees or something crazy.
Icy cold.
Icy cold.
Terrible, miserable cold.
We were still in a hurry. We wanted to get it launched every day.
People, once again, the people needed the frozen yogurt.
They did.
They needed it.
We were bombarded. People standing outside in Natchez, Mississippi. Something you don't see much is
snow.
Earmuffs and snow. We snowed like 5 times in a row here at our Natchez store there.
It snowed more this winter than it's ever snowed.
Yeah, South had some good winter. A good winter this time around. We hadn't had cold winter. The year before wasn't that cold, I don't think. It was very cold. I don't know. We opened in the coldest winter we've had in probably decades. And the people wearing earmuffs and things like that, we appreciate you guys for coming out and supporting because it was a heck of a time to open a frozen yogurt shop when it was snowing that day.
Yeah, it didn't seem to make much sense, but it turned out really well.
Right.
Turned out really well for us all.
So regardless, a lot of logo changes and things like that. Guys ask us, guys and girls ask, where'd the logo come up with? And that's basically it. We came with a ton of ideas, and I was like, what about Delicioso? And Joe said, well, I'm pretty sure I thought about that before it sounds good to me. I don't remember having that conversation.
I have documented. I have all good ideas. All good ideas were mine originally, and I documented them. If you have a good idea, you need to go ahead and just put it on paper.
Documentation. Regardless,
I've got many.
Between the two names of
I've got many papers.
I think it was decided with a coin flip.
I've got many papers here.
You said, let's do it, and I said, the good old faithful coin will decide. I was working out, and I stopped what I was doing. I said, I flipped the coin. I want to say it came up with the other name, and you vetoed the coin maybe or something.
So we tossed the coin and just went the other way?
He says, I don't care, man. Just make a decision. And I'll make a decision. He says, I don't feel good about that decision. So I said, okay. And then we talk about it again, and we'll go whatever comes out right. We do a lot of prayers, too. We pray a lot about our decisions.
That goes back to how we got to this thing.
What is he showing you?
This thing.
Okay. All right, so I'm learning now. Okay.
I reached all the way over Texas there. Touchy Texas.
Let's be clear.
All right, so let's get back to, we actually have to do some work. Seriously.
We need to find a way to mount our topping dispenser for our booth.
We also need to make a shield for the front of the machines.
You want to make a shield for you do so make it.
I don't want the machines sitting there just like too
have that curtain wall.
Lonely. Where did that affix to?
It affixed to the side of the booth.
Well, our machines are going to be in the tent. They need to be for the protection of it. So.
All right, so our dilemma is we want our machines to keep their appeal, because they're practically kind of built into a wall set up in our stores, and he's wanting to keep them the fancy look, looking presentable. You don't keep
We're putting our product out there. We want to put our real product out there. We want to bring out. We're bringing out the staff. We're bringing out the yogurt, and the machines, and it's a big deal. And so I just want to be sure that we display it the right way. And we know that this one's going to be kind of a test run for future.
Yeah, we want to keep things looking slick, clean, slick.
And also something that's real attainable. We don't
it's real attainable, but it's part of the brand. We like clean, bright, thought out ideas. A lot of people, they don't realize they think we're part of a big franchise. And we are growing. We've got several stores we're growing. But we started this year, and this is, my name's Mitchell Chapel, and Joseph Bull is another camera. We started this ourselves together. This isn't some large franchise from out of town. We're local. I was born in Colton, Mississippi. I lived in Natchez, Mississippi. Joseph was born in Natchez.
Yeah, across
so we're from the area where all of our stores currently reside. And we're working on other stores, franchises, and things like that. Actually becoming a franchise, but we're not part of a franchise. We're not franchisees, basically. People, I think we get that a lot. I got that from a restaurant owner here in Natchez last week. Thought we were a franchisee. Now, we're trying to be a franchise store. So if you or anybody's interested in owning a franchise,
talk to us.
We would love to get you guys going, full support. We'll help any way we can, from the business plan to the funding. But we are not a franchisee. We are trying to be a franchisor. This is all, again, the logo. Joseph and his sister helped out and design the logo of our store. We built out our Natchez store. We did to build out ourselves, from the painting to the lumber.
One day on here we'll have to do like a slideshow of the Natchez store transformation.
We really need to do that. We could do that. I'd be curious to see. I haven't looked back at it.
It's shocking because there's a lot of pictures where I'm doing work, and then kind of off to the right in the back, you can see Mitchell. You can see his feet when he's laying down taking a nap in a lot of those pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that really your memory?
The pictures don't lie.
Because
let's just say the pictures.
I'm hearing two things. I'm hearing delusions of grandeur, but I get excited because I think there's a clause in the organizational agreement that I actually wrote that says that if he has mental illness and goes crazy, I get his half of the business. He probably don't know about. I think we are on this slick path.
We don't like to joke about mental illness.
This is not a joke. You have lost your mind if you think I do any of the build out. I do a little bit of construction. People don't realize at Delicioso we do a lot of different things. We do have a hard hat in our office.
We have, and that is something that we have that I don't think many other businesses have. Yogurt businesses, restaurants. We have hard hats. We have a lot of papers.
Beanbag furniture.
Yeah, we have these kind of chairs. How hard it is just to get a regular chair is one thing, but to get these chairs, all this little random design and cut out, that wasn't an accident. We picked that for the people.
Beanbag,
and then also
fuzzy pillows.
What we're really excited about right here, coming soon, everywhere.
Get this on camera. Is it on camera?
Yeah, it's on camera.
It's a wheel of goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
Old-fashioned wheel of goodness.
We put that thing out, and it could be borrowed within an hour.
I think we should do is we need to get enough viewers on here and start giving viewers stuff off the wheel of goodness off the live show.
Absolutely, we'll do a spin.
So if we had somebody that was, if one of our viewers right now.
Yeah, right now.
Will send us a private message on the Delicioso page. Private message.
Yeah.
And say, I'm watching. We'll do the spin, and we'll give you whatever the perk is.
Say, I'm watching. Spin the wheel of goodness.
Yeah. If you do that right now, any of our current viewers, we're going to pick one, and we're going to be like, okay, you're the winner of this immediate spin. Then we're going to spin, and we're going to give it to you. First person to message. It's not a. So just go now.
Periodically, we're going to be doing this in our stores. We'll have it like transported to the store.
For instance, Mitchell, you would win
right now. What would I win? Feeling lucky.
You get nothing.
I get nothing. This is rigged, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, come on, try again. You'd just for coming in our store, 20% off your next cup.
That's
no. I've never
been to a big deal.
I've never been to a restaurant that just does that for you.
No.
It's like, hey, let me give you 20% off your next visit.
Go to the unnamed stores down the road.
Any of them.
It's not going to happen. Just go get for themselves.
Nobody cares about the people like we care about the people.
And for the sake of restaurants, I think the people need to understand, we do loyalty cards here to where we appreciate people's loyalty, which is 10% off all the time. What you don't realize is we always have discounts and things going on, but we're not a retail store like the clothing industry. We mark up and mark down. And this is kind of the behind-the-scenes stuff in our store, the stuff we talk about, we think about, ways to give people a good idea. I tell Joe all the time, first thing when people realize, we can't mark up our frozen yogurt to, say, 60 cents an ounce and mark it back down to 45 and call it a sale like you see at clothing stores and other retail locations. Our price is the price. It's always that way to the extent of the discounts we have randomly going on. So we typically have some cheaper things going on, but again, we're not marking up, marking down. So when we say 20% off, that isn't 20% off
That's a real
profit.
That's a real.
We take that cut as far as the stores taking it. You think about your lights and your water and your garbage. They don't. When I apply a 20% discount, and we do that for our stores, and we do it frequently, or $4 cups, and people come get $8 yogurt. That doesn't come off of your hard costs. We talk about you're here as we do this, Joe. We talk a lot about business and all. I mean, that's what this is. You're here to talk about numbers and business and things like that, and that's kind of in our mind. We want to give the consumer the best deal we can, but to still be able to make a living, to be able to sustain our stores in the small towns that we are in.
Yeah.
Because as a small business, it's a real fight to stay alive.
And it takes the support of the community to survive in small business.
It really does. So we try to give good deals and give specials, but at the end of the day, we have to keep in mind we can't give it all away. We have to retain enough to pay our employees and to pay our bills, because when you do that discount, 20% off, again, I can't call the energy company and say, hey, I did a 20% sale, I did a 20% discount on my energy today. They're not going to do it. So that comes out of your pocket. So that's our discounts are real discounts. I encourage you to use them. That's what they're there for. I'm not saying don't use our discounts. Use them. Use your loyalty card. Get your 10% off. Come spend the Wheel of Goodness at select stores and have the Wheel of Goodness. We do $4 fill-up cup days. We do that kind of stuff. Heck, right now, come in. Today's Talk Like a Pirate Day. Talk like a pirate. Come and talk like a pirate. We might give you something. You come in with an awesome pirate accent and talk like a pirate today, Friday.
What are we giving them?
What do we give them?
Let's put it on. Let's do that right now. Let's
put it on Facebook.
Let's create a sale right now.
Let's just create one.
Hang on. So I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go over here, Facebook.
What can we give?
Let's say, in celebration of Talk Like a Pirate Day.
What do we do? I mean, we can do something grand. First person to come to each store to talk like a pirate, they get a free cup. Or we can just do a standard discount, like you said, a true, real discount, non-normal retail discount, a real one. Because our discounts are real.
All right. So in celebration of Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yeah.
What? Are we going to require people to wear some pirate attire?
That'd be great. That'd be great. I don't know if people just have pirate attire laying around. I do not.
Well, I'll tell you, in my previous work experience at a local business here, a local bank here, they actually, I was going to say they dressed like pirates on Talk Like a Pirate Day. They really did. We dressed up for Halloween, and my department dressed as pirates one year. And so
I can see you as a
pirates in the bank. There were several other interesting groups.
I feel like we should have dressed as pirates today to do the live broadcast.
We should have been.
We should have been.
There were several other interesting groups. There were criminals. There were people wearing like stripes, like they were in prison, working in the bank. It was interesting.
Okay.
And various and sundry other type people.
All right.
That was back when the.
What do you get? I wish we had some people to comment and tell us what they want. Like right now, what do you want? Post it. Send us a private message. What can we do today to get you to come in and have a great cup of frozen yogurt? What kind of discount can we do for talking like a pirate?
How do pirates talk? Let me hear your best pirate.
I don't know if I have the best pirate.
No, let's hear it. Let's hear
I
it.
don't have a.
How
I cannot even hear a pirate in my voice right now. That's why I'm asking people to come in and give me their pirate voices.
But if you were the person, you're like, hey, I want to do that, but I don't really know how to talk like a pirate. Give me some tips on how I could get this discount.
My pirate is very Australian, I think.
So I don't know if I have any Australian pirates. but I think
Australian
mine-
Pirates.
Mine come out very Australian.
Let's hear it.
I don't want to get it right now.
So I'm gonna do this real quick just to help the users out. Google, how to talk like a pirate.
Say maybes and things like that.
How to do it.
Maybe.
Why
and how?
Alright, I can't. I'm just completely hidden here. I guess I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna move you.
Oh, Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Hook our happiest Friday. I'm ecstatic.
I'm gonna move
It's
you
been
over
a
here.
long week of planning and driving. We've had a crazy week.
Okay, so here's some. Here's some things. The basics of talking like a pirate. Pirate lingo is rich and complicated, sort of like a good stew.
Rich and complicated, like a good stew.
Yeah,
That sounds like a bit exaggerated.
there's a few words, a few like translations. Instead of hello, you use a word like ahoy.
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 So we got ahoy. What else we have?
Avast. It's just like stop and give attention. It can be used in a sense of surprise, like whoa, get a load of that. Like
So you
avast.
come in and say, aho. Say, aho.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. Ahoy.
Not a ho.
Aho.
Not a ho. That would be something else.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
Okay. Ahoy.
Right. You do
And
ahoy.
then you'd say,
Ahoy is a
avast.
pirate.
What an avast selection you have here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I sounds like EYE, spelled AYE.
Oh, it
It's like YES. I agree most heartily with everything you just said or did. It's kind of like a yeah.
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 Amen.
An II is like I'll get right on it. I'm hopping to it. Yeah.
So,
I'm on it. II.
Captain.
Right. II seems like it's always followed up with captain. Some advanced pirate lingo. Well, there's ARG. It's R. It's often confused with ARG, which is of course the sound you make. Like. So basically, R. The pirate R is just ARRRR, not ARRRGH. You don't need that GH. That's just R. Okay. Yeah. There's some other words. You need to do just a little bit of your own research. That's some good things to get going right
You
there.
just come in and talk like a pirate. I mean,
Come in and talk like a pirate, and you'll get something.
you get something. What are we giving?
I've
We're
started-
trying to say get something.
Look.
In business, we know one thing. If we tell you you can get something, you're going to come in, you can ask for something, we don't know what it is. So we got to give them something. What are we going to give?
Look at this. I mean, I've started.
10% discount?
I mean, if you think that's something that the people would want,
Well, I mean, the people would tell us.
hey, how do I,
Get on fire. I'm getting private message right now.
you're getting private messages.
Somebody says, I am watching.
Okay.
I won't repeat their name. Let's say, send me another message and say, repeat my name.
All right. So basically, I've started a little Facebook post here. In celebration of Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh, wait a second. So she says, I'm watching at 2:38. So that's the first person to tell us. I mean, I think we need to spin the wheel.
Can you tell us who it is?
Let me ask them before
Do I know this person?
I know.
Dude, I don't know this person. Awesome.
So I'm typing.
Well, let me tell you, whoever you are, viewer, who's fixing to probably get something off the wheel of goodness, I am the one of us that you need to know. Let's just be honest.
Honesty is not.
Honesty is the best
honesty is a good
policy.
character to have, but it's a character flaw for him, meaning it's actually not there.
Okay. So who? You gotta tell me. At least give me a first name. Who's the first name of who or viewer?
Okay. First name is, according to the Facebook name now, goes by Katie. Katie.
Okay. So Katie's watching.
Katie is watching right now, amongst other people, but she actually messaged and said I'm watching.
She did it first. She did it first. So
So this is Katie.
This is for Katie.
All right, now if you give it a good spin.
Big money.
Big money right here.
Double
Double punch
each cup.
each cup.
I thought we could do better than that.
I mean, that's
That's-
cool
Yeah, that's like
if you're here, but I don't know if she's going to come in
Let's
for
just spin it. Let's just spin it again.
that. Give her something cool. A high five. Now that's cool.
There you go. Good job.
High five, Katie.
Now, Katie gets double punches off from
And you
her.
also get, double punch. So you bring in,
You
you buy 2 cups, you get 4 punches.
Yeah. You score a couple extra
which
points.
basically is like a 20% discount because our loyalty card, just to let you know, is pretty much like a 10% discount. So double punches doubles that.
Yeah.
It's still a cool deal. You get 30% off,
Great deal.
you know, of the item you will.
And that's just for watching the show right now
Yeah,
live.
just for watching that. But we actually will have that occasionally anyway at several of our stores. But
There's also good stuff in there. There's free cups. There's $15 off a birthday party.
the $15 off party room. Our party room, we have a store. Our actual store has a birthday party room if you don't know about it. 1,000 square foot, 3-door jumpers. So that's a great deal. $15 off just for spinning for a cup of yogurt. But even better than that is 2 free spoons. That's something to get excited
Because,
about.
I mean, think about the time that you need some spoons because you want some cereal.
Oh, you're in the car, and you're like, look.
And what did you,
I'm
and what?
in a Ziploc bag.
Right.
I'm sitting in my
Cantaloupe.
car because I hate my coworkers. Don't want to hear their voices.
Don't want to talk to them.
I'm trying to eat your care of them, you know. And you're like, look here, I want 2 free spoons and Delicioso frozen yogurt.
You might make a new friend because you have a spoon to give them.
Share your
Spoon
cantaloupe.
for you, spoon for them. Yeah. Anyway, so back to that. Hey, I'm over here. We have this little Facebook post going.
Yeah.
In celebration of Talk Like a Pirate Day, what are we going to do?
Somebody, anybody, don't be afraid. Message us and tell us what we should do if you come into our stores this evening and you talk like a pirate. And I don't mean like one pirate. I mean,
You got to be
like
full
a pirate.
character. Full character pirate.
We just gave you some words. Google it. Find out ahoy and things like that. Vast and arg and I and I. And Joseph gave you some pretty good words. I think you did a good job, Bill, on giving him some words.
Well, earlier in my career, I did pirate vocabulary research.
Okay, yeah.
That's
You
what
can write a book on.
I have my PhD with a portion. It wasn't on pirate vocabulary.
Yeah.
It was on people who fought pirate vocabulary.
Yeah.
So like
That's
it was
a-
the English and the Spanish and whatnot down in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
A lot, but they how they had to be trained in the lingo of the pirates to understand the pirates,
Right.
and that's what my
So you're
thesis
the
was
most
on.
educated of the two of us to talk about pirate lingo.
I don't like to be arrogant, but of the world,
Arrogance would not suit him at all, ladies and gentlemen.
but of
all.
everybody in the world,
Yeah.
I've never met anybody that knows more about how people who fought against pirates talk
Yeah.
than I do. And I mean, I'm just saying that honestly. Like, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
Now, telling me, just in case this viewer is not viewing anymore, I'm sending them a message through Facebook.
Great.
To tell them they just want double punches and a high five.
And
Let's not leave out the high five.
no, even though we gave them the online high five, they deserve a real high five in person as well.
They're going to love this. They said, you just won double punches on your next visit and a high five. That's something to get excited about.
No other restaurant has ever given me a high five.
Never.
I've gotten 20% off something before.
Went somewhere, had lunch today, service was all right, didn't get a high five. You know?
Tell you where I went for lunch today, and it was fantastic. Johnny's Pizza.
You just give somebody other than ourselves a plug.
I did, because I believe in them. I believe in Johnny's
You
Pizza.
ate the buffet?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I took my wife.
You have two kind of guys here. The
My
guy that
pregnant
eats the buffet all the time,
Yep.
and the guy that goes home and eats grilled chicken breasts. Try to figure out which is which here, ladies and gentlemen.
So I was eating the buffet at Johnny's Pizza.
It is a good place.
Spectacular.
It is.
Great people, wonderful ownership, who manage beautifully, really fantastic, superb staff. Everybody's kind. Saw a few friends in there while we were in there. People, one thing you love about the Vidalia, that being in that Vidalia shopping center, is it's just such a hometown family feel.
Yeah.
You know, it's you feel like it's Mayberry there, and we love being in Vidalia. Vidalia is a super cool place. Of course, I get made fun of for saying Vidalia instead of Vidalia. I don't know if that matters.
We may get hammered by our viewers for that because we have.
The viewers are coming down on us right now. Long and short of it is, though, we do need to figure out, probably go buy some material and knock out whatever we need to do for this booth. I don't feel comfortable. I want to set up the test booth.
Yeah, it's 2:46 right now. We're kind of running out of time on that. I would like to, again, I wouldn't mind popping up an easy setup 10 or whatever. It's still aggravating. And I don't want to set it up for no reason. But we need to get that banner that was confiscated by the city of Natchez. FYI, city of
I'd like
Natchez.
to ask the viewers, our Natchez viewers, Does it bother you to see a sign that tells you where something is when you want to know where you're like, hey, where's that thing? And there's a sign, and you're like, hey, there it is right there because there's a sign. But we can't have that for you because we tried, and the city took it from us. They literally came and cut down our sign. They stole
and put it in there
off of private property.
Yeah,
They took something from private property. I'm pretty sure that's stealing.
I told them that it was stealing, but they disagreed.
I don't understand how that can even be.
I don't either, but anyway, they took our sign, so we now have to try to get that back.
Yep.
We spent several $100s on that sign.
It's a beautiful sign. It's made by a local company.
Local people. Yep. You know, we bought it locally. Big nice sign, and it is shoved up in the trunk of somebody's car.
Getting wrinkled.
And those kind of signs will get tore up. Nothing should ever be shoved up into the back of a car. Let's be honest. So, that's a fact.
Okay, true story. So we're gonna go work on that, and then it's gonna be the weekend here.
Yeah.
Then next week we have a busy week because we're getting ready for the Jamboree Fest.
Yeah.
And I would like to say that the few weeks following the Jamboree Fest that we get on to actually working on our webisodes. We have plans for this to be a little bit more polished, easier to watch on demand.
Yeah.
And then maybe a regular broadcast schedule. And we're going to start having some guests come in, some people, some friends of the show. And
at the same time, you know, if we continue and as we continue to do this, I guess, going to be real, live stuff to really see what's going on at the Frozen Yogurt store. We'll start trying to add footage of the store, you know, camera action. We've got a full camera set up to my right, which you can't see. You can see in our store, you know, in our stores, technically, we can view all of our stores. So you can see that kind of stuff too moving forward.
So we have a lot of stuff planned. Not really. We're kind of making up a lot of it as we go along. That's probably more honest.
But didn't you like it when you said we have a lot of stuff?
Yeah, let's go to that. We have a lot of stuff planned. We put a lot of energy into this. This is not. You don't get something like this just by running out to the store and buying a webcam. That's not what you do. Yeah, there's a lot of preparation.
Yeah.
There's training. There's makeup and lights. It's awkward at first, but you get over it. Mitchell would have been glistening if he wouldn't have had all that powder put on this morning. He's not glistening at all.
No.
There's corporate sponsors we had to get lined up. So we have.
We plan on being in the office. I plan on building a spectacular booth, hence I'm wearing Nike instead of Yoso outfit today. I'm not wearing my business attire, but didn't plan on being in the office much at all. Just plan on making this video. If I did, it's going to be on site, building that magnificent box of goodness, aka the booth that was canceled this morning. So, regardless, we will be at the Jamboree Fest. We expect to see you at the Jamboree Fest.
Okay.
How's that, John? I think we can sound off. We got to get to work.
Do we have like some special exit? Do you sing a song or something?
No, I mean, I'm just
do a little.
Because the store's packed. I'm just happy about that.
All right. Well, let's go do some work.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Experience the goodness.